Here's a sneak peek at some series coming out in July. I Can't Keep Up with My Stallion Duke is a royal regression series. As a noble lady marries a duke who's immediately at war, she wakes up years in the past, decides to skip her neglectful husband and his trash family, and seeks to marry an impotent duke instead. Rise of the Limitless Necromancer is a reincarnation reverse isekai. As a weak soldier gets reborn into a world, gets the Necromancer class, a normally weak class, but has no limits and can grow infinitely. My unwanted engagement with the final boss prince. As a woman gets thrown into the villain of a book, gets her fairy tale ending, turns out the prince just married her to frame her for treason, so she needs to marry the main villain to survive. The Tycoon's Tender Temptation follows a businesswoman as her boyfriend cheats on her, causes her grandfather's company to go bankrupt. Running to save him, she dies and wakes up in the body of a daughter of a rich CEO to take revenge. Did You Love Me is a royal regression series following a political marriage of a fire and ice magic family. The fire lady dies, turns out the ice man did love her, she regresses, gets to marry him again to prevent their tragic fate. Hell City. The government is experimenting with demons? Seems to make a deal with one to give up a very specific part of the city to let them roam and summon their god. Platform Zero is a horror series. As a dude wakes up in a subway he doesn't remember falling asleep at, and trying to escape leads to fighting monsters. Golden Time is a royal romance following a political marriage between a female lead sister and a prince of a different nation who's trying to run away and experience life a little bit, bumping into our female lead. Shadow System, harnessing shadow power to become the ultimate hunter, is a reverse isekai. Portals, monsters, hunters known as vanguards. Our dude's parents die, he takes on their debt as a dungeon miner. After an accident, work gains mysterious and powerful shadow abilities. Kaylen's Vengeance and the Fox Redemption follows an author drunk and upset, helps a small fox multiple times. He wants to return the favor, but she moves away. Years later, he makes a deal with a mountain god to become human to return the favor. Time to Call Off This Engagement is an isekai, as a girl gets thrown into a story as a villain with a tragic end, and tries to call off her engagement with a second male lead to save their lives. My Second and Final First Love follows a pushover girl. Her high school friend clearly takes advantage of her, separates her and her first love, stole her boyfriend years later. She finds out, dies, goes back in time to high school to get her revenge and her first love. Kissing is the Easy Part follows a girl who wants big, passionate, fun love. Tragically, her current crush is realistic and a stick in the mud, and while says no to her confession, he slowly starts to warm up to her. The Northern Warrior's Beloved Bride follows a political marriage between the barbaric hero of the war and a noble lady he saved, but she's been so traumatized she cannot open her eyes. Amelia's Opalescent Marriage is a royal regression revenge romance. A timid noble lady's family sucks, forces her to marry a scary duke to help her father's drug empire, later gets divorced and dies on the streets, waking up before her marriage to avoid her fate. Instinctive Proposal follows a secretary and a boss who sleep together. She wants to quit because it's uncomfortable and she's pregnant and he doesn't want to let her go. So in case you need an update,